Today I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys because I feel like I'm kind of in this place where I'm just more so like a dear 2018, thank you 2018 type thing. And the biggest lesson I've learned in 2018 was honestly, guys, to sit at my own fucking table. I feel like we're in the new year. This is the brand new year, so why not start things off and get things off to a brand new start. And I just wanted to speak from my heart because this is kind of a conversation I was really having with my roommate the other day, because I had this conversation with my roommate, I had this conversation with my dad, and I also had it with another friend of mine. So it's just like, this is something that's been weighing heavy on my heart because it's like a dear 2018, thank you 2018 message to me, you know? Like 2018 taught me a lot, and I feel like this lesson in itself was the most like pivotal message that I could have learned in 2018, because I feel like it's pushing me to be a better person in the years to come. The most important message that 2018 has taught me, and I saw this on Instagram, but I feel like this was the message for me. You feel me? Like the most important message was, stop trying to squeeze in at tables that's not for you. Get up and go make your own table. All 2018, I was trying to fit in with people and be around people who I may have loved you, but you didn't necessarily love me in the same way. And this is not to bring anybody down or anything like that, but this was my lesson. This was a lesson that God was teaching me in 2018. I had to learn to stop trying to squeeze myself in at tables where I wasn't welcome. It's like I'm at this table and here I am, I'm fighting for myself, I'm defending for myself. People keep pushing me up off this table. Like it's like I keep walking back to the same table like, hey, can you scoot over a little bit? Can you make a little space for me? When I can go somewhere and go where I am welcome, and people be like, hey girl, we ain't got no space for you, but we gonna make some, you know, you ain't gotta squeeze in. You feel me? Like we're gonna make the space for you. We're gonna welcome you as you are. We're gonna bring you in. We're gonna love on you as you are, and we're gonna help and make you better, not bring you down to the point where we can't bring you down anymore. Like, I feel like that was me 2018. All 2018, I wanted to be around those who were no good for me. I wanted to be with people who were not good for me. I wanted to be a part of things that were not good for me, and more so and overall were kind of just like detrimental to my growth and who I am as a person. That's what God did to me. He was kind of like, nope, this ain't your table, and I'm gonna have these people hurt you in so many ways. You got no choice but to let go. And I feel like that for me was the most pivotal thing, like to the point where it's like, damn, I let these people hurt me the way they did, and I let so many people hurt me, and I kept coming back to defend myself and trying to prove that I'm right. Like, no. People that appreciate you to begin with are not going to have you trying to squeeze in where you don't fit. Like now, walking into this new year, I kind of manifested some really great people into my life. And it's like the people that God are bringing into my life and things of that nature this year, and this is already the beginning of the year, it's kind of like, it's amazing. These are people, they love me for who I am. They accept me for who I am. Crazy and all, y'all, I'm crazy. They accept me for exactly who I am. I don't even have to tweak who I am just a little bit. I don't have to tone it down to be accepted. Like, you don't gotta fit in at that table where if you come as you are, they got something to say about who you are. Somebody needs to hear this. There is a table for you, full of people that are gonna love on you exactly how you are. They're not gonna break you down, but they're gonna build you up, and they're gonna build you and push you to be the best you that you can be this year. Stop trying to squeeze in with those people that you don't fit in with. Like, stop it. Are you still letting these people get the best of you? You still letting them exert all your energy? You still around all that badass juju and stuff like that? Like, period. We cutting it off. We're not doing that this year. Listen here, peeps. You cannot bring these people where you're going. God said this is the plan that I have for you, baby girl. You can't bring these people, period. Like, you cannot take those people where you're going. Like, you legit gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's gonna take a point where you're gonna get exhausted at that table. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you gotta be like, hey, can you scoot over so I could scoot in there? And they gonna be like, pushing the chair where the little space is that you can kind of fit in. They're gonna be pushing the chairs against the space to close you off in that space. Does that make sense? Where you're gonna have those people that just welcome you with open arms. And I was telling my roommate this the other day, I'm like, I've learned I am an introvert, but it's really hard for people to kind of tell and realize and pick up on the fact that I'm an introvert, because when I first meet people, it's exciting for me. It's really exciting. It's like I find some kind of joy and excitement in getting to know new people, finding out new things about new people. Like, my roommate was like, when I first met you, I kind of enjoyed you running around the house making all this noise. I didn't But I enjoy learning that about you. You know, I enjoy getting to know people when I first meet them. It's exciting. But it's like once I get to know you and I love you for who you are and I accept you for who you are, I'm one of those people where I can pull back now, especially given that the age that I am and the time in my life. It's like I got more important shit going on. I don't want to talk to you every day. And I told him, I'm like, I realize, like my aunt tells me all the time, you have to deal with people that understand who you are. And it's like, and I told her that, and I told him that. I'm like, I lose friends because I'm not the friend. I don't want to talk to you every day. It's like my best friend, I don't talk to her every day. She don't talk to me every day. We talk to each other. Sometimes we lucky enough to hear from each other twice in the same month. Like, that's just real. But it's like when we catch up and we finally do talk again, it's kind of like we pick up where we left off. Like, we're not that annoying. It's like, I'm not that type of person. I don't want to talk to you every day. And I feel like sometimes just saying that to people like, girl, I don't want to talk to you every day. It's like they take it the wrong way. And it's like, no, I still love you. I genuinely love you. But this point that I'm in, this place, in this space that I'm in my life right now just doesn't allow me to talk to you as often or talk to you every other week or every other month. Like, I don't got time for that. I feel like I just want those friendships, and I want to sit at the table with the people that know we all got a lot of shit going on, but when we catch up, it's nothing but good vibes, good energy, good laughs, you know, laughs and giggles, and we gonna pick up where we left off. You know what I'm saying? Like, my biggest thing for real is just like, I gotta stop squeezing in at tables and trying to be around and love on people who are committed to misunderstanding me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my biggest thing. I want to fit in at these tables where I really don't belong. And not only that, but I'm going to keep fighting and keep defending myself to the point where you understand me. When you have showed me on multiple occasions that you are committed to misunderstanding me, you are never going to get me. You are never going to love on me as I am. Y'all. I feel like I'm going off into so many other different topics and I want to keep going, but the general message for this particular video was just stop trying to force yourself at tables you don't belong at. Stop trying to get people who are committed to misunderstanding you to understand you. Leave them alone. When it comes to not sitting at those tables, it's like you gotta gather yourself. You gotta gather your thoughts, your energy, your time. You know, I don't care what nobody say. People say you can't reclaim your time. Honey, I'm reclaiming all of it. Period. Reclaim all your time. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. For real, like, it's like gather yourself from that table. Gather all the stuff that you brought to the table. Because 9 times out of 10, when you try to squeeze into those tables where you really don't belong, you be the only one bringing some type of substance to the table. For real. Gather all yourself. Gather your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your time, your energy, and go. Take that to the table. Well, when you take what you already got to that table, it's a bunch of other people at the same table that you were welcome to this time. You were not forced there. You didn't force yourself there. You were welcome to this table. And when you put your substance on the table and everybody else at that table put their substance on the table, y'all could do some bad business. You feel me? Stop trying to force yourself at them tables where you don't belong. 9 times out of 10, you don't belong there. You're probably the only one bringing all the substance and all the goods. Everybody else at that table can't bring nothing to it. You know, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your energy. They don't understand who you are as a person. They don't give a fuck about who you are as a person. They don't love you as a person. They probably judge you for real when you not at the table. When you gotta leave the table for a little potty break, they probably talking about you. Yo, leave that table. Leave them alone. Stop talking to them. Block them. Delete them. I don't care what nobody say. I know people feel like it's sometimes childish to delete people off your social media. No. I don't need you to see what I got going on over here. Block these people out of your life. Off your phone. Off your social media. You know what I'm saying? Stop talking to these type of people. Stop talking to the people that didn't welcome you to that table. And I don't give a shit. If the whole table didn't welcome you, I'm not welcoming nobody individually from that table because you didn't defend me at that table. No. No, seriously, y'all, you really gotta stop trying to force yourself where you are not welcome. And I know that feeling firsthand, trying to force yourself where you're not welcome and you know, they don't understand you and they keep disrespecting you and treating you like you don't belong and got this, that, and that to say about you and don't really like you for real, but trying to act like they do, but they really don't. Yo, that's not your table. Not your table. And like I said before, seriously, regather yourself. Regather your thoughts. Regather everything that you came to that table with. Gather all of that up. And go to another table where you're welcome. Where people will legit love on you and care about you and all of these other things. I feel like it's gonna be so many better things, like so much better things waiting for you on the other table. Hi, Lenny! So much better things waiting on you at the other table. So many different opportunities, so many different opportunities for growth and chances to growth, and people pushing you to be the best you that you are. It's like, go to that table. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy no more. And you know that's not your table. So stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop trying to push these people to be your kind of people. They're not. They're not your people. And that's okay. You outgrow people. It's okay. It's okay. Life is going to happen. That's a part of life. So it's like, don't let things get you out. It's out of your control. Outgrowing people, it's natural. And it's like, bitch, ain't nobody got beef with you. I just know I grew past you, and that's cool. You're